this, in here you have the superior colliculus, and in here you have the red nuclei, and this in here are the cerebral peduncles. This plano section is at the superior colliculus, and here the cerebral peduncle. This plano section is around this.
Can you guys keep it down a little?
Because there's a superior colliculus.
Because in here I have the superior colliculus. Yeah. Do you want me to shout?
Yeah. I mean, it was so loud.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, because it's hard to.
All you have to say is
It's
that
hard
we
to
listen
listen, please.
So that's the reason why you have to correlate to what why you're cutting. So here you have the cerebral aqueduct, and here you have the cerebral aqueduct. Okay. This is the roof, and this is the floor. Tectum and tegmentum.
Right. And where?
Tectum and tegmentum. And tectum, this is tectum, and all this is tegmentum. In here, all this is tegmentum.
Okay.
And in the tegmentum, you have these two round things, which are the red nucleus.
Okay.
Here.
What is the significance of those red nucleus?
What is the red nucleus?
Well, wait a second.
That's the stria nigra.
No, this is the substantia nigra.
Substantia nigra. Yeah.
Substantia nigra.
Those lines?
The black lines. This is not black lines. In here you see it more abundant. Substantia nigra is a neuronal cluster. Those neurons have melanin. They produce norepinephrine, and in the pathway of producing norepinephrine, a byproduct is melanin. And nigra, it means black. So that's the reason it's called substantia nigra. People with Parkinson, and I don't know how good this person was doing, people with Parkinson has much less of this.
So this is actually midbrain, right?
This is midbrain. So if the cut is like this, in here we have the two cerebral peduncles. This is posterior perforated space, or interpeduncular fossa.
It's the same.
Which is the same, because it is in here.
Okay.
Okay? So if we turn around, that means we turn around, we are going lower down. The section we were looking at here, and now we are going to look at here. So we are going to look at here, and you see the cerebral, you have the cerebral aqueduct in here, and look, if we turn around, it changes the shape. We are going into the fourth ventricle. So our section would be around, I don't know, something like this, here. In here, see that this brain, let me see if you can see it, in here, in the floor of the midbrain, there is white matter. And this is the accusation of the superior cerebellar peduncles. You are going to understand in a moment what I mean. In here we have the cerebral peduncles, and we are going into the fourth ventricle.
Can you show the accusation on this?
Yes. Superior cerebellar peduncle. See that there is white matter in here?
And then the substantia nigra is these.
And the substantia nigra is here.
Okay.
So we go into the next section. We go into the next section, so it is lower down. So let's see that it is something like here, because we already have, in this next section, we already have cerebellum. But in this section, the person that cut still midbrain. So we have cerebellum, but we still have the posterior part of the midbrain. And in here you can see all this white matter in here, the accusation of the superior cerebellar peduncles. In here we have the substantia nigra and the cerebral peduncles. In here, this is the entrance to the fourth ventricle, and this is the superior medullary velum, which is in here. So the cut probably was lousy cut, but it is something like this. And that happens. So that's the reason I say you don't have to learn this section, because somebody maybe does the cut like this. Okay? And then if you learn this one, then it doesn't correspond to anything that you learn.
So this is just all the cerebellum?
This is cerebellum. They cut like this and they got a piece of cerebellum. In here you have the superior cerebellar peduncles going down, and they are going to decussate in here, crossover in here. And if you don't believe me, in here you have the superior cerebellar peduncles going down, and they cross over in here. They cross over in here, and they go rostral in here. They continue to cross over, but they are sort of finishing crossover, and they end up in the red nucleus.
Superior cerebellum?
The superior cerebellar. So if we have it like this, we have the red nucleus. Now we go back. We have superior cerebellar peduncle. We are going into the fourth ventricle. Decussation of the superior cerebellar peduncles. In here we have the superior cerebellar peduncles going down. So if we go from the caudal rostral, they are going down, they decussate, and they end up in the red nucleus.
Can I clarify just, these are cerebral peduncles?
These are cerebral, and these are cerebellar peduncles,
Okay.
yeah. One part of